Hi, I'm Nohea with Centenac House Interiors, and I just want to talk through our process. A lot of people come to us because they really enjoy having a specific process, and we have 4 phases. So in phase 1, it is concepting, but first we onboard you with a lot of info. We want to get the concepts right the first time, so we do a few questionnaires and that are very, very specific. We need to know if you're right or left-handed, or how you live throughout your day. We do a very, very intense budgeting questionnaire. We want to know what's the max you want to spend on every single item in your home. So some people want to spend $20,000 on a Persian rug, but only want $150 art from Target. And that is totally okay. And we just need to know that about you. And the budget is totally in your hands, so you can add everything up and budget accordingly. So that is our onboarding process. And then when we get to concepting, we put everything in a mood board. We already start kind of sourcing for the project, floor planning, make sure everything fits appropriately for your lifestyle. And we give you a few options for floor plans, typically at least 2, and see what is gonna flow best in your home and with your lifestyle. And then once that's approved, we go into our detailed design. And so that is when we give you photorealistic renderings of the actual pieces and scale in your room and the documents that the contractor needs for construction. So it has all the notes, how the tile is laid, the grout size, the grout color, every single thing that the electrician and the plumbers are gonna need as well. And then after we do that, and we go into selection. So first we will select our construction selection. So all of your tile, lighting fixtures, flooring, paint colors, everything. So we can hand that to the contractor and update our construction documents. And then once that's finished, we will go into furnishing and decor selections. All your rugs, all your art, we get curated usually by our art curator. Furnishings, decor, every single thing that goes in the room, down to a pinch plate clip for your drapery. And we do that through our software where you get to go in and kind of shop. Usually we'll give you a couple selection options per piece, but we already kind of know where you're leaning based on the feedback you gave us in the concepts and renderings. And if you want to see something else in your renderings at this point, we'll update your renderings with the appropriate items. So once you approve those, we invoice you, you pay for the items, we order them, we take care of all the logistics behind the scenes. So we send everything to our warehouse. The warehouse opens every box, unpackages everything. We reconcile the photos that they send us with the orders. So every order, I'll say about 1 in 10 orders come incorrect, damaged, defective, wrong color, didn't have a valve with the plumbing fixture. And this is a super important part of the process, especially in construction, because if your plumber arrives on the scene and he doesn't have the valve with the fixture, he can't do his job on site. And so he's gonna have to come back after we've gotten the valve, and at that point, he might have other jobs and the tiler can't do his job, so he's gonna have to go to another job, but he can't come back for another month because he's too busy. So it really messes up the construction schedule if you don't have everything on point. So what we do is make sure that everything we ordered is reconciled with what actually gets into the warehouse, and we fix all the issues behind the scenes so you don't have to do anything. You don't even know about it. You don't have to package things up, go to UPS, print the label, all that kind of stuff, because we're doing it all behind the scenes. It comes to the house in a truck, and we spend a few days and put everything together.